Hey folks, Johnny C from New Jersey. Good morning. It is January morning. Very cold outside. We had a little bit of snow last night, not much, but it's probably in the teens right now. What are we going to be doing today? We're going to be playing with my new toy called a load bank. Alright, let's go to the generator room. I did have a video posted, still do, of the load bank, which is this guy right here when I bought it. Okay, I bought this on Marketplace for 300 bucks. Brought it home. It's not exactly made for generators like what we have here, and all in there. It was more or less for like a computer room, okay? The way I have the wiring right now is only temporary, but basically I'm going to be running 240 volts, okay? Split channel here. My monitoring will be done on this box right here. Let's get my finger out of the way. We're going to be looking at the top tier of the meters right here, okay, for one apartment, but we actually are using the load bank. Let me walk around this load bank for a minute or so. Okay, basically as you can see, we have two sides with coils. Okay, we have an A and B channel. I have them both linked together, so I'm going to control the load using these switches right here. It is a very powerful little unit. It's good for 10 kilowatts, okay, at 240. I did play with it. We got a full 10 kilowatts and then some. And yeah, I know some people are going to say, hey, put a cover on it because you're going to burn up the coils, and you're absolutely right. I do have a cover. It is out yonder. There we go, way out there. Okay. But we're going to start this thing up and run it momentarily without the covers, just so you guys can see what it's doing. Then I'm going to put the cover back on and we're going to pound it. Okay. What are we going to use? We're going to be using this DJC. This DJC right here, out of the factory was 12 kilowatts, but we modified for 15. We put a 15 kilowatt head on it. Okay, it's hidden down there somewheres. We're going to play with it, various loads, using the meter panel right here, the top level of meters, which is this guy and this guy right there. And 10 kilowatts will not bring this down to its knees, but we'll listen and see how this guy behaves, okay, as we apply different loads. Alright, let's start up the DJC. Once I start this guy, you're not going to be able to hear me talk. So basically I'm going to be doing a lot of pointing and focusing the camera mainly at this guy right here as I flip the load switches. This is the master switch to turn on the A and B banks, as well as the meters on the wall. Okay, once again we're looking at the top two meters, not the bottom. Okay, here we go. Let's start this guy up. It is cold out here. Now I already had this thing run before, so I don't need to hit the glow plug thing. as you saw when we powered this up, okay, we only had a few watts. That was basically this running. I incremented the load. We got up to 5.5 kilowatts per channel per leg, so a total of about 10,500 watts, I guess, roughly, for this DJC. Again, we got a 15 kilowatt head, so it was no problem. Okay, you heard no hunting whatsoever as I was flipping the switches in between and full load, the whole 9 yards. The thing performed excellent. All right, so our next is going to be the JB. The JB, again, is a 7.5 kilowatt Onan, as you can see. We should be able to bring this thing to its knees. It'll be fun to find out. So let's give it a shot. All right, here we go. Hey, by the way, I made a mistake in my calculations. We were drawing about 5.5 kilowatts on each leg, as you saw. And I said the total of about 10.5. We actually got 11, about very close to 11 kilowatts out of this load bank right here. It's rated for 10, so obviously it was conservatively rated. Okay, so we're happy with that. All right, let's get back to the JB. Again, 7.5 kilowatt unit. This should bring it down to its knees. Okay, so let's go and start her up. Whoa! It don't want to be tortured. Let's do it again. It's cold. We're gonna let it warm up for a minute, okay? Again, it's in the teens outside. We have some snow. All right, we had this running about 2 minutes. Let's beat the crap out of it. All right, she's running, as you can see. Load bank is off. All right, let's see what we got here. Again, any wattage, amperage is from this guy right here, as you can see. So we got about 0.85 watts. Okay, whatever, no big deal. All right, let's turn this guy on. Again, we're watching seal. Yeah, all right. That's what we got right now. No load from the elements from this guy, only the machine itself running. All right. Let's see what we got here. Now 1.2 kilowatts each leg for a total of 2.4. Oh. Got about 6.6 kilowatts. We're almost at the max of this guy right here. Now this might kill it. I don't know. Whoa. 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 Hey, we're having fun. Look at that. We got 8.6 kilowatts on a 7.5 kilowatt generator. Now, I'm going to flip this switch because I'm going to have to kick it back. Look. Look. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, we're having fun with this guy. Alright, so let's do this. Let's see. Let's kick it off. Yeah. Oh! We blew something over here. What did we blow? Oh, we blew the breaker. All right. All right, that's obviously no power to here because this is getting its power from this guy right here. So let's shut off the master load. Pull the steps. Let's turn this guy back on. Here we go. I haven't had this much fun in a while. All right, just minimal. Just minimal right here. All right. Okay, so let's do this here. Turn these guys off. We're gonna let it cool down a while. These fans are running. They're strong fans, but again, I know I don't have any case on it. All right. Are these things hot? Nah, they're cold. Again, I didn't have it running that long. All right. Hopefully you could hear me when I was talking. The DJC, or excuse me, the JB is not as loud as the diesel motor. As you saw, we brought this thing down to its knees, which I expected, because again, this thing has a capability of 11 kilowatts, okay, of load, whereas this thing is rated at 7.5, okay. We got well above it, so this thing here is healthy, but nonetheless, everything's working out good. I love this thing here. This thing is relatively small. It's maybe about 1.5 feet high, 2 feet deep, maybe about whatever, width-wise, about 1.5 feet. If I had to do this with all the little electric heaters that I used to hook up all the time, I'd have freaking 8 heaters laid out on the floor, wires all over the place. What a nightmare. And this thing's not that heavy. It's only about 56 pounds. Once again, I got this on Facebook Marketplace. I think the seller has one more left, okay? But he's hard to get responses from. I almost gave up on the guy, but he came through and we got it. Once again, what we're going to do is throw the cover on this. The cover is way out there. We're going to bolt it down so we're going to have the proper cooling. I'm going to start up the DJC one more time, and I'm going to give it all it's got, or close to it. Hopefully I don't burn this thing up. I'm going to let this DJC have a good exercise. It hasn't had a good exercise in a while. Once all that's completed, my next step again is to get rid of these pin terminal connectors, whatever, and I want to install one cord, one receptacle, if there's room in here, something so I could just hook it directly to the box up here. This is my transfer, I shouldn't say, well, it's a generator transfer switch. It's not an ATS. What it does, it allows me to transfer to the house either this guy or this guy remotely in like a split second, so there's virtually no interruption whatsoever. Rather than having to come out, if I want to switch from this generator to that generator, I got to plug cables in, then there's downtime and all that. No, this thing is instant, okay, with a key fob. All right, so let me get the cover. I'm going to put the cover on this guy right here, and we're just going to beat the hell out of the DJC. Hang in there. All right, we're back. We got the cover on the load bank right here. It's going to provide maximum coolant efficiency, because now what we're going to do is run the DJC again. Going to put a lot of wattage on a big load. Again, we know that the DJC could handle the max on this, but hey, 11 kilowatts, that's going to give it a good workout. Hasn't had a good workout in a while. Blow some of the carbon out of it, okay? Mr. Bones over here, he's going to be supervising, because I'm going to be walking away for a moment or two. I got to take care of some light dust and snow. But before I do that, we'll make sure that everything is running well using the meter box over here, which we'll show you once we get things running. Now that I could get back here a little easier, this cord right here with the plugs, the 50 amp plug, runs to this guy right here. Once again, pay no attention to these wires. This is only temporary. It allows me to hook up to the pin connectors that came with this load bank. This was made for a computer data center. We're going to make it compatible with Johnny C's generator room. All right, so let's start up the DJC. It's been about 30 minutes. Let's hope that it'll start easy. It's below freezing out. All right, so there you have it. We got the load on, just shy of 11 kilowatts. So we got going out here. The exhaust from the DJC right here. The other side is for the JB. All right, so we're gonna let it run for a little while. Try to blow out as much carbon as possible. It's been a while since we ran a load with the DJC.